You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Wes, my BC brother, I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for your YouTube membership request. You are bringing us something new down the rabbit hole. The band is called As I Lay Dying, and the song is My Own Grave.
Thank you so much, Wes. I'm really looking forward to this one. Thank you so much, Wes, for giving us a write-up about this song so that we can kind of know what's going on and a lot of the background to this. So this song is written by Tim, who is the lead singer, while he was in jail. Tim went to jail for, I believe it was sentenced for 6 years, was in for 4 years, and 2 years probation because he hired a hitman to kill his estranged wife. Unfortunately for Tim, but fortunately for the wife, the hitman he had hired was an undercover police officer, which then caused him to go to jail, rightfully so. Tim ended up spending the 4 years in prison writing songs reflecting on what he had done and growing as a person, becoming reformed, as the prison system likes to do, is reform people so that they can go back out into public spaces.
Yeah.
As I Lay Dying, as the band had actually moved on from Tim, they had cut ties, obviously for good reason.
Yes.
And when Tim returned from jail and finished his sentencing, he reconciled with them and had all this music that he had written.
Yes.
So this album is about what Tim went through, his experiences in jail. This song, particularly My Own Grave, is his experience, undoubtedly. So I'm really interested. We did read the lyrics of it so that we could have this background because Wes, you let us know that the lyrics were very important. We will have them up on this. I'm really excited to see how they put this song through, how it's going to be done, the music behind it. This is very powerful stuff. So if you guys are liking what you hear, you want to see more from As I Lie Dying, you know about them, maybe you've been fans for a long time, let us know in the comments section below anything you want to let us know about the band, and like, comment, and subscribe if you like what you see coming down the rabbit hole.
I'm really excited. I've never heard As I Lay Dying. I've heard of them, and I've always been eager to check them out. I'm excited to try out this song first, and I would love to see a song from before, even 2012 as well, to see how much they've contrast and difference. But without further ado, this is My Own Grave. Heavy topic, but an interesting topic to talk about, all right? Damn, wait. Holy shit. Wesley said this is going to be a headbanger. He was not lying.
Oh my god. I just want to, like, go off.
Yeah.
This song is so good.
So powerful, eh? And both singers sound incredible, and I think Tim must be the long hair one.
I'm pretty sure Tim's the long-haired singer, and the guy who's singing his backup is his replacement to the band. perhaps? Because
Well, they actually formed a different band in that time frame, and then they reformed the band when he came back.
Oh, okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like, this is phenomenal. I'm loving both singers. They have great contrast with
Yeah.
each other.
I'm glad he did the chorus.
I'm really glad that the other singer did the chorus.
Yeah.
Like, phenomenal. And the drum fill right before we pause.
Exactly.
Oh my god, this is heavy, and I'm just loving it. For the lyrics, he's singing about how he there's no one else to blame. He is buried alive within his own grave. I would assume, like, going to jail. It's like being buried alive in your own grave.
He set himself there.
He made his bed. He slept in it.
Yeah.
He's
Did his time.
and he's talking about what that was like. He's like, I thought I was an architect, but I was just pushing dirt.
Yeah. No shit. That's
Right?
a nice line.
So, like, damn.
Yeah. Wow.
Damn.
What revenge can do. Ah, there you go. Oh man. Oh, goosies. Damn. Wes, thank you so much for giving the context to this song and for the lyrics, for challenging us to make sure we know the lyrics, because I know if we didn't, this would not have hit the same way. Yes, it's a great metalcore band. Yes, it has amazing guitar riffs, drum fills, you name it, but the topic itself and watching their band mates perform it, I bet is a bit cathartic for them as well, because of the pain they went through, and they were at the pinnacle of their career apparently in 2012, and when this happened, it was soul crushing for everyone.
Because everything, like, the band fell apart.
Yeah.
Their fans were divided.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had the fans who were like, I'm never listening to you again.
Yes.
How dare you get back with this singer?
Yeah.
How dare this ever happen? Like,
No kidding, right?
Just felt crushed. They had other people their other group of fans who were like, hey, shit happens.
Let's move on with
Let's
them.
move on with you. Let's continue growing because I love what you put out. I love what you've done with music. And for me, I think like a song like this would be so cathartic and healing because the biggest thing from this is the singer Tim. He's singing about, he's like, look, I made my bed. I dug my own grave. I've been buried alive. I've done this. There's no one else to blame.
Yeah. He
And
took
that's
full
the big, he's like,
responsibility.
I've taken responsibility. Like, I fucked up. I did this. Like, what the fuck was I to think I was an architect?
No kidding,
Who
right?
the fuck was I to think that I could make this work, that I could do all this when all I am is pushing dirt, right? Like,
No shit. Like, think of the emotions it's bringing out of both of us. So thinking about it is tough. I'm not gonna lie. Like, thinking about what he did, but like, if they could move on, they had the intimate talk and they move forward, then that's a reflection on his true sincerity of his apologies and willing to move forward. Because even I know sometimes I have a hard time moving forward when I screw up. I couldn't imagine doing that big of a screw up, getting caught and then going to jail and like having to come out, and the pride smashing you need to do to even get out of that, to even go to your bandmates, apologize, ask for forgiveness, and get like, let's get this going again. I have this amazing music we could do.
it's not just the bandmates too. Like, there's the forgiveness of the bandmates, there's the forgiveness of the fans, there's the forgiveness of the family-in-law that he now has to confront. There's the forgiveness of society that he has to be able to work for. And like, forgiveness isn't something like, forgiveness can be freely given, but it has to be earned.
You need some works behind your voice.
There has to be works behind it. So for him to get out early, and usually getting out early on good behavior and showing remorse and everything like that. So the courts deemed that he was moving correctly, being on that probation, and then having to have the works behind getting out early, the works behind having to show that he is sincere in his apology, the works behind connecting and reconciling, the works behind getting the trust of the band back. Because that is something, you can have trust easily, but once you lose it, it is so hard to gain it back.
It's so hard to gain
So like,
I'm
not
surprised.
to mitigate what happened, or like, but there is, in those moments of pain, people do stupid ass things.
No kidding, right?
And like, we don't know what happened between him and his wife. We don't know any of that story. But like, when people hurt people, hurt people.
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
If someone is hurting, they're going to hurt others, because there is that revenge aspect. There's that, well, if eye for an eye type thing that we have in our society. And so we don't know, and that's not to justify anything that happened.
No,
but
of course. But that's what happens, especially if there's family involved. And if there's a divorce, it could have even been kids, and you never know. And if there is kids, then that's even scary too, right?
Scarier.
You could feel the mother coming out of you of that, and I appreciate you being able to show us like that passion after seeing this, because like, it should hit you that way if you know the context. But that's why they're being open about it, and we've moved on. Here's our story of what happened. Looking at this guy, Tim, he's completely moved forward. He's not threatening or has all that anger still built in them, because you know he was in the amount of anger and pain to go that far. So to now not have that, in the music they're doing themselves.
I would love to know Tim's story and like everything that happened in the story of this band, because that is so much, and like the power that was felt in this song with those fills, with all the singers, with like them on the guitar, like you could visually see that they were all letting this this anger, this frustration, this hurt, and all the pain that they have felt from everything was coming out in this song.
Because I'm pretty sure it was their first single for this album. That was their like reuniting, and at the beginning of the video was a little like fuzzy. If you notice, like the camera was a little fuzzy, and then for me it was almost like, okay, we're doing this again. Is this gonna work? Like, here we go. Let's put out this single and see how people recept it.
Something that I really liked, and I don't know if this is done intentionally or maybe I'm just reading too far into it. But the way that this band was set up is no one's backs were turned to each other, so they were all looking at each other. So in a situation where you are having to regain trust, it's like being in the forest. You never want to turn your back to the bear. So very much that's kind of what I was getting from it.
It was a forced confrontation to be like, let's all talk about this openly, and then let's all let it out.
Forced confrontation, that's a perfect way to put it.
We love our grievance meetings at home, because if you don't do it, then something bad could happen.
We definitely live by forced confrontation in this household, where it's like, hey, there's something happening. We're not going to ignore it. We are all sitting down at the damn table and we're talking about it, no matter how uncomfortable you all are. And that's kind of what I was feeling in this in this group setting with the band where they were all facing one another and having that
No elephants were being left in that
no
room.
elephants in the room.
They were gone. It was a white room, just them and the music.
Yeah.
It was perfect. Amazing imagery. And Wes, thank you so much. We were really excited about this one. We're excited for your next request. If you guys like this song as much as we did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more As I Lay Dying. One of my favorite bands now, metalcore, has become one of my favorite genres.
I love metalcore.
Yeah, I didn't think I loved it this much, so it's pretty awesome. Hope you guys had a good time with us, though. We are exiting the rabbit hole, folks.
Peace and love, everyone.
God bless you. Take care, and bye for now. Baby's crying.
Take care and bye for now. The baby started crying. I lost my train of thought.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Enter the Chronicness.
Special shout out to all of our patrons and YouTube members. We appreciate all of your support.